Hey everyone, it's Amy, Old Book New Look. Today is, oh my gosh, what's the date today? Today is Saturday, May 26th, 2012. I'm sitting in my car. I am actually down in Massachusetts right now. I'm originally from Massachusetts and at the last minute was able to come down and visit some family for the holiday weekend. And so I'm just killing a little bit of time before I go meet some friends for lunch. But I know it's been a while since I've made an update. I just have been crazy busy. And I totally meant to bring my video camera, my flip cam down, and I totally forgot. So I'm recording this on my phone, which I've never done before, so hopefully it works out. I don't know if I'll be able to upload it or not until I get home. I don't know. We'll see. So things have been good. I got that job that I had talked about in my last video. I start Tuesday, so that's part of the reason why I was able to come down, because in transitioning from ending my previous job to starting the new one, it turns out that I had enough time to come down for the weekend. So last night I went out dancing with some friends. It was good. It was nice because I got to meet up with some people, but also kind of get a workout in because, I danced for hours and it was a lot of fun. This morning I woke up and, I crashed at my mom's house, my parents' house. And when I woke up, this is the house that I grew up in. I decided to go for a run. And there's a cemetery about a half-mile away. Huge cemetery, and there's a bike and walk path around the perimeter of it. And the middle school I went to is right across the street from the cemetery. So when we were kids, we would have to, for gym class, we would have to, every year we had to run the perimeter of the cemetery because it's about a mile. We had to try to run it under a certain amount of time, or in my case, speed walk it because I couldn't run. So I've never been able to run the perimeter of that cemetery. Not when I was a kid, not when I was in high school, not when I was home visiting from college, and believe me, I tried. I would run for like a telephone pole's length and then walk for a couple of telephone poles length, and then I would try again. I tried to build myself up, but I was never able to get to the point where I was actually running the entire thing. Not when I moved home for a year in my early 20s and worked at the police station. I still couldn't run the whole thing. So I ran it today. First time ever. No problem. Ran there, ran the half mile there, ran the mile around, ran the half mile home. And I think tomorrow I'm gonna do it again and double the perimeter. Because I can. I can do it. So I'm proud of myself for that. The other kind of cool thing that happened, and I don't mean, I'm not a competitive person at all when it comes to running, against other people. I'm competitive with myself and making progress with myself. But on the path around, I actually, for the first time ever, passed someone else who was running. I think that's the first time that I've ever noticed that I am actually faster than someone else. And I don't mean that in a negative way against that person at all. But it felt good to me to finally be the person that was actually passing someone else. You know what I mean? I'm always the person that everybody else is passing in the 5Ks, So that was a little NSV type thing for me today. And I noticed after I passed her that she picked up her pace and actually kept pace with me behind me. So that was kind of cool. It was like we were tag team running. So that was cool. And then, like, you know, I have a lot of like these epiphanies while I'm running. Like the cool thing about running is it's you and your thoughts, and so I get a lot of cool thinking things done while I'm running. And one of the things I was thinking of is, you know, a year ago when I was over 330 pounds, one of the things I kept telling myself over and over again is, I've done this to myself. I have no one else to blame but myself. I've done this to myself completely. You know? But then I realized while I was running that I can say the same thing now. I've done this to myself. I can run that entire perimeter and not have trouble with it at all. And I've done that to myself. And so that's just a really, really awesome thing to think about. And I'm gonna not get emotional right now because I'm gonna go meet my friends for lunch. Okay. Anyway, yeah, going to lunch with some friends, and then after that we're going to Boston, and I actually get to watch my good friend that I did the last 5K with, and that she did my first 5K with. She's running a half marathon tomorrow with another one of our friends from high school, and so I get to watch them. I get to be their cheering squad for their half. So I'm excited about that. It's actually the first half marathon that I will ever witness. So I'm excited. It should give me a good idea of what it's like, I guess, you know, from the bystander point of view. I'm hoping to do one myself at the end of September. So I think it'll be good. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.